My name is Ian Hall. Coming out of high school, I was a 5-star quarterback out of Tennessee. And if you're wondering how I ended up on UTEP out of all schools, just know the main reason is because my boy Jordan Edwards. We went to the same high school in Tennessee, and he was a 5-star receiver up until his senior year. We ended up getting injured, and the injury was an Achilles tear. So after that, he wouldn't able to play in his senior season, and a good amount of colleges that offered him took away their offers because they didn't believe he'll be able to come into college and perform. And so with most top schools not wanting him anymore, he decided to go to UTEP. And with us being a receiver quarterback duo, I felt like I had to come to UTEP with him. So maybe we go crazy first season, get him back on his feet, he gets better offers, we hit that transfer portal, or we just stay here for our whole college careers and try to take this school to the top. And in our first game of our college careers, we're playing against New Mexico, who already lost their first game of the season, and I'm getting my second completed pass to Tyron Smith for the big first down 20-yard reception. Now, one thing I know is the fact that we're not playing against the best players in the nation. Like, my skills will be shown against every team that we play against damn near. There's one thing New Mexico can't forget about is the fact that I got legs, and I ain't never gonna be too afraid to use them things. Taking off for the big first down, 24-yard rush. Now look, another reason for us coming to the school was also the fact that my boy Marcus Vincent is also on this team. He's a starting tight end coming out of Duncanville, Texas. On 3rd and 5, the guy that's guarding Jordan, he looked scared. Bro's playing a little bit too off, and when he ran this nasty curl route, I had to get it to him. Getting our first touchdown together in our college career. And I mean, scoring our first touchdown, especially being at home, felt amazing. It's just poetic that my first passing touchdown was Jordan's first receiving touchdown. And just know, it's finna get nasty. Now, as I said, I'm a dual threat quarterback. I'm not perfectly good at passing. Here on 2nd and 10, Jordan had a touchdown, completely burnt his man. And what do? I just completely overthrow it. The thing that made me mad, more than me throwing an incomplete pass like that, is the fact that the defense thought they did something. You were cooked. I mean, Buddy didn't stand a chance from the release. This should have been an easy touchdown for Jordan. Should have been his second. Yeah, I know quarterbacks sometimes mess up, but I can't mess up. Just gotta get more accurate. Speaking of being accurate, on 3rd and 10, Jordan ran an in route. There's a defender standing in the middle, so I tried to throw it away from him a little bit, and a little inaccurate once again. 4th down now. And so obviously, with me being a dual threat quarterback, I'm not perfect at anything. I mean, wide open receivers, and I just couldn't see them. Tried to scramble, got sacked for 4 yards. I got to use my eyes. And speaking of eyes, on 2nd and 14, I had Jordan. He's standing there wide open on the left side of the field. But instead, I tried to use him as a blocker, ran to the left side, picked up the first down. And on 2nd and 10, run this play action, Jordan ran a comeback route. Now the cornerback, he was all over that. But the way Jordan snagged that ball with one hand was crazy. And I mean, literally, that cornerback knew exactly what route he was doing. He ran the route for him. But sometimes, you just that cold that even if somebody's there, they not really there. They've been playing some pretty decent defense up to here on 3rd and 4 until I get this ball to Tyron Smith in the middle of the field, pick up another first down, 21 yards. Then on 1st and 10, I hit Marcus Vincent on this corner route. Now look, this guy, he's definitely going to be a guy that I end up going to a lot this season, so just watch out for him. On 2nd and go, we finally run a speed option. Amazing blocking from my line, and I ended up getting my first rushing touchdown of my college career. One of many to come, and I mean a lot. Generally, in high school, I wasn't too good under pressure. If I was getting hit, that ball probably wasn't gonna make it there. But this time on 1st and 10, got that ball to my boy Hankins on an amazing, beautiful pass while getting hit. But the difference between here and when I was in high school is that I'm way more confident in my ability to really pass that ball. Because as my high school coach always told me, confidence, especially on the football field, could take you a lot of places. And I know them NFL scouts love that pass right there. Something me and Jordan did a lot in high school was me just throwing that ball up to him so he can get a chance at the jump ball. I tried to do that here, but that DB was right there, and I couldn't get that ball over him for some reason. But then we ended up running another speed option. Got amazing blockers again, and I ended up picking up the first down. Less than 2 minutes left in this first half now. On 2nd and 1, we ran a read option. They bit on the running back, and they gave me the lane to go ahead and get this touchdown. 2 rushing touchdowns on the day, and a passing touchdown all in the first half. Now in the second half, we're still up 21-3. New Mexico just can't move the ball at all offensively. And so this just looked like a game we finna just continue to dominate. And I ain't gonna lie, coach might not like this. We came out here trying to run the ball, but me, I did an audible. I told Jordan, go get it. Why not let it fly on 1st and 10, just throwing that ball up? He came down with it too. Just nasty. Too nasty. We're close to the goal line. On 3rd and 3, we ran a play action. Ended up working. Wide open tight end, Fryer. And he ended up dropping the ball. That was the touchdown, but now coach gonna probably want to kick the field goal to be safe. Still, New Mexico cannot move the ball at all. 1st and 10, I tried to get out that pocket. But they end up sending a DB out on the blitz. I didn't even recognize him coming off on the left side, and that's my blind spot. Now on 3rd and 19, I just feel like I have no other option but to just throw this ball up, and why not just throw it up to my best receiver? I ain't throw it far enough though, so it almost got picked off. Luckily, it didn't. Gotta put more air under that ball. We might be up 24-3 right now, but this is a rivalry game, and honestly, I feel like it's my first game in the NCAA. You know what I'm saying? We need to go crazy, especially with the game Jordan's having right now. 7 catches, 116 yards, and a touchdown. I want them to have more. On 2nd and 10, I show off my amazing pocket awareness and my pocket movement. Like, just look at the way I'm moving around in that pocket, getting out the pocket, and picking up this first down. I'm trying to make people miss, but end up taking the hit. As bad as I wanted to get Jordan the ball for a touchdown, I can't be trying to force it to him every single play, especially because that's going to mess up my chemistry with my other receivers, especially Tyron Smith, who catches this touchdown, which is his first touchdown of the season. And after that touchdown, starters end up sitting down. And for our first game of our career, we went crazy. As I ended up getting player of the game, as I wasn't too accurate, but I did have 247 yards, 114 rushing yards, and 4 total touchdowns. And Jordan, 7 catches, 116 yards, and a touchdown. I say that's pretty good for our college debut. But now, for our second game of the season, we're playing against Coastal Carolina on this beautiful field. And really, just this field almost made us go here, I ain't gonna lie. But right now, they're 0-2, and we finna make them 0-3. Starting off with a play action, and Marcus was not open until I led him up the field to where he caught this ball and picked up a big gain of 48 yards. Then on 2nd and 8, just a beautiful play call from my coach. They DB on the right side, he's a pretty good DB, but he's playing way too far off for Jordan. He ended up getting his catch, picking up 15 yards, getting to 1st and goal. Now on 1st and goal, Coastal Carolina, yeah, they forgot a big thing about our offense. The fact that I have legs and I'm going to use them things. Picking up this touchdown. Now just from watching from the sidelines, I could tell that Coastal Carolina's offense ain't too much better than New Mexico's. With the talent we got on our offense, and if I keep throwing dots like this, it's going to be another blowout game, just like last game. As I threw this beautiful seams dot right in between those two safeties. With a 34-yard reception. And I mean, just in the first quarter, you can tell it's going to be a hard, long game, no diddy, for Coastal Carolina. As on 3rd down, they play good defense, but they cannot forget that I have legs and I'm going to use them, picking up the 1st down easily. We tried to run the ball a couple times and it didn't work. So now on 3rd and goal, running a simple play, slants, and I'm getting this to Jordan, picking up the touchdown. Now look, that guy on the right side, number 2, his name is Courtney Eubanks. He's one of their best cornerbacks, and Jordan already got a touchdown on him. I'm just trying to make sure he gets the most stats on that boy. So Jordan ended up burning him over the top, but when I threw the ball, I feel like I let him a little bit too much outside. He wasn't able to get a foot in to make the catch count. That's my bad. And after that play, that boy was celebrating like he did something. I told Jordan, next time we get a chance, the ball is going to be perfect. On 3rd and 10, almost immediately, an interior D lineman ended up getting past the line. And I had to scramble out to the left side, and I tried to throw this little awkward pass, and luckily it wasn't picked off, because that went right into that defender's hands. Defense got the stop though. We got about 30 seconds left in the first half to try to get some points before halftime. Starting off on this 1st and 10, well, Jordan just killed Eubanks on the C route. I mean, bro was nowhere to be found at all. Could have been a cover 3 though, but still, that's in the zone. Jordan's on the left side of the field, but that boy Tyron Smith, he's on the right side with Eubanks. And I want Eubanks to know that Jordan ain't the only person that can kill you. So after Tyron burned him over the top, I threw the ball up to him. And he caught the ball, but they tried to say that it was out of bounds. And after that call, Eubanks was feeling himself again. Just like last time we got burned, but it didn't count. But unfortunately for him, there was a booth review. And they ended up reversing the call. And not only that, we're on this side of the field in field goal range. Well, kind of field goal range. To be more comfortable with our field goal, we're doing a passing play, but I gotta be smart to not get sacked here. I found Marcus in the middle of the field, picking up the 1st down. With 5 seconds left, we got a field goal. Second half now, we're up 17-0. When I looked to the right side, I saw that Eubanks was pressing Jordan. I already knew what time it was. We looked at each other and I nodded my head. I knew what he wanted to do. I hiked the ball, looked at him the entire time. He went right past Eubanks. And just as I said before earlier in the game, this time it's gonna be a perfect pass. And it was. Bro secured the catch and ran in for an easy touchdown. I just want that boy Eubanks to know, you talk trash to Jordan, you're gonna have to back that up the entire game. Cause I don't even know how much yards Jordan got on that man right now. But now we're up 24-0 at this point in the 3rd quarter, and really we should be running the ball. But me being overly aggressive, just trying to get more stats, got me looking dumb. I ended up throwing my first pick of the season. Just stupid. And coach, he let me hear it after the play. He let me know to just stay humble and just make sure I just try to win this game. Cause if that happens again, he might have to bench me. He don't want to, but he might have to. at least for the rest of the game. Coastal finally got points on the board, and it looked like they might be trying to build some momentum. We ran a play action on 2nd and 7, and they blitzer got right back there to me to pick up the 12-yard sack. And then on 3rd and 20, I just said, why not? I just let it fly. I threw that ball up to Jordan, hoping he'll be able to come down with it. And me not knowing that safety was going to be there for it. The DB dropped the pick, but the safety, he caught it. And so that makes 2 picks in this game when I didn't even have to throw the picks. And so going back to the bench, I already knew I wasn't coming off of this bench, at least until the next game. And so I was benched for the rest of the game, and we ended up winning. Just ran the ball out like we were supposed to. As we ended up winning this game, 38-6, giving Coastal Carolina the 3rd loss of the season, making us 2-0. And Jordan, he ended up winning player of the game, 6 catches, 142 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He went crazy. And I say, before the picks I threw, I had a pretty good game. But coach told me that I'm going to have to tighten up because there is a quarterback who's sitting on the bench that really wants the opportunity to take the starting spot. And so depending on how I play for these next couple games will determine if there's going to be a position battle for the #1 spot.